Afternoon baseball on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore,
and
the center fielder.
into the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Marte.
So, fellas, these Tigers,
First
as they
pitch,
begin play here
111.
today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction.
Matt.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ball one.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Marte on at first, nobody out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Marte off for second. Taken for strike three. The throw. Throw won't get him.
That is third.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Chopper to short. Barehanded on the move. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
The 0-2. And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Now batting, Diego Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Just off the outside, it's 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
They'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Trent Grisham. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Chopped on the ground over to first. Moncada fields it cleanly, And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cameron.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Maybe.
Pops this one up. Olsen is there, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Digging in now, Anthony Santander.
The designated hitter. Anthony
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Santander.
pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Santander, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Outside, that's
Everybody
the
knows
ball.
this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Schoop, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman. As the first
Ball
pitch
1,
misses
no
to
strike.
him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting
left
streak
fielder,
to
number
7
23.
games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some
Austin
necessary
Hayes.
adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things
Inside,
right.
ball
Keeping
1.
that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit to first. He's got it to second for
Out.
1. Relay to first
He's out.
in time, and just like that. So striding in,
Leading
Jonathan
up
Schoop.
for the Tigers,
And you can see his home
the
road
second
splits
baseman,
there. He has
Jonathan
not fared very well in front of the home
Go.
crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is
Batting
a really
fifth.
good hitter. And it's not easy to make a guy
Number
strike out
14.
5 times in a
That's a
series
ball.
up to this point, but that's what they've
Count
done to this guy
1-0.
so far.
Kristen Stewart comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball
Count
as he gets the
1-1.
swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on.
That's
Lays
ball
off the
2.
slider that time. 2-1.
Man,
count,
that's one of
2-1.
those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's
The
C.J.
first
Cron
baseman.
now. First
C.J.
pitch on its way.
Whoa.
Aye.
And he'll take strike 1 on the
0-1.
fastball, registering at 93 that time. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees,
I got the
but it
count. 1
doesn't
and 2.
quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So stepping in, Ramon Urso. And he's a
Leading off
guy
for the
really in
Orioles.
need of something to
The
flick
second
at the
baseman.
plate right now. It's been a
Ramon.
rough go for him.
0-1
Strike
count.
1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to first
Got him.
in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9. The
Coming to the
shortstop.
plate now, Keone
Keone
Cavaco. 2 hits in 8
Cavaco.
tries for the series. Tried to check it, and it's
0-1.
0-1. Started to
Ball
go
1.
around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The count
No
is 2
offer
and
on
1.
that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside
center
half of the
fielder,
plate
number
right there.
2.
Try to bust him in,
Darling.
Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Marquez.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The knock's a knock.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte.
That's a ball.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Aye.
1-2. He's going. Pitch misses
2-2
low.
count.
The throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5
Now
pitches,
batting.
notice
Third
the
baseman.
location, all
Matt.
5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball.
Got him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 7,
Leading
8,
up
and
for
9
the
to start
Tigers,
the home third.
the
Not
designated
much
hitter.
going on offensively
Jorge
so far for these guys. 6 up,
Bonifacio.
6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Moncada gloves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
Standing
Nico.
in, Nico Goodrum. He went
Good
deep
draw.
in the contest last night.
Nope, that's down.
A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Hey!
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line,
Batting
but
9.
that wasn't a great pitch
catcher.
to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Tom Del Villar. As the first pitch
Ball,
to him
that's
is
out.
off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Del Villar is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can
1 ball, 2
replicate.
strikes to count.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave
2
about
balls,
throwing to this
2
guy.
strikes.
That's all I need to hear.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the all set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the
Leading off
switch
the
hitting
Baltimore,
first baseman,
the
Yohan
first baseman,
Moncada.
number
This
10.
game is rolling right along
Yohan
as we move into the middle
Moncada.
innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't
Nope,
been the case.
outside.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike
Nope,
to the
that's
Orioles
inside.
first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and
I got
that's
to count.
strike 2.
2-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in
The right
triples.
fielder,
And as
number
you can
16,
see there, he's part of a
Ray
flat-footed tie for the
Mancini.
AL lead. So here's Trey Mancini. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that
Now
wasn't
batting,
your standard
designated
sac fly
hitter,
hit. It was hit pretty
Anthony
low and hard, so it wasn't a
Santana.
given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in
Adley
once again, Adley
Rutschman.
Rutschman. A base hit in his first trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
All 1's the count.
Hit down the line at first.
Foul ball.
This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and
The
he's
left
one of the
fielder,
better
number
road
23.
hitters in all of baseball.
Man, some guys just have a
Hey.
knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. Swing
Count,
and a miss, and
0-2.
he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Runner's going. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be outnumbered. Ready for another chance? Diego Rodriguez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for the first base runner in this one.
Diego
No doubt about that.
Rodriguez.
They figured this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order
Now
changes
batting,
anything.
center
It'll be
fielder.
interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's
The right
having
fielder,
great seasons,
number 4.
who's having a tough season at
Cameron
the plate for the opposition. This
Maben.
guy put him in the tough season spot, and he just gave up a knock.
That's inside.
Cameron Maben is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Popped him up. Moncada is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
So 2 outs now for the
Second
Tigers in their
baseman,
half of the fourth.
Jonathan.
And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. On into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope, giving him an even 150. And it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice
Now
in 3
batting,
days. The
number
numbers
14.
don't lie. He owns these guys right
Ball,
now.
that's out.
Kristen Stewart is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after
Now
that base
batting,
hit right there,
first
he's got a
baseman,
6-game hitting streak going.
DJ.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 0-1 offering. Waved at
No
and
ball,
missed, and he's
2 strikes.
behind 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to
Ball,
chase
that
your
pitch is
pitch,
out.
just like that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but
Leading
still
off
have
for
0
Baltimore,
hits to show
the
for it
second
in those
baseman,
situations. He
Romo.
said repeatedly not coming through with a
Urso.
big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay,
I got the
thank you,
count,
Heidi.
0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball,
Might have
1.
been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't
1
quite
ball,
get it there.
2
It's
strikes.
1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
The batter,
Digging
number
in
9.
for his second at-bat, Keani Cavaco.
Keani
1 for 1.
Cavaco.
Single his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss,
0-2.
and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, that hit him.
He's
Let's
out.
hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out
The
at
center
first.
fielder, number 2. Starling
Here's Starling Marte,
Marquez.
who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Into the box, Jorge Bonifacio. He got
Leading
on
up
top of
for
one.
the
It was a
Tigers.
ground out victory
the
last
designated
time.
hitter,
And
Jorge
he'll take strike 1 on the fastball,
Bonifacio.
registering at 93 that time. That misses
Ball, that's
wide.
outside.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight
The batter,
changeup, El
the
Cambio.
shortstop,
There's not much you can do
Nico.
with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the
draw.
ball, it just
0-1.
doesn't get there.
Nico Goodrum is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Chased
No
a
ball,
low
two
ball
strikes.
there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Tigers
Nope.
shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2,
2-2 the
but
count.
he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now back.
Stepping into the box,
The catcher.
Tom Del Villar. He'll look to bounce
Del
back
Villar.
after
That's the ball.
striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Now it's
That's out.
2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in
No,
time,
he's
and the
out.
side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no. And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Leading off for the
Infield
Orioles.
shifted well to the
The
right.
third
Here's the
baseman.
first pitch.
Hey.
And he takes a pitch that's
Olson.
ruled a
0-1 the
strike
count.
at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Nope.
There's the knuckle curve laid off.
1-1.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 42 on the season as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
So here's your on
batter,
Moncada.
the first baseman,
Swing and a liner.
Moncada.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet
Up next for the
just
Orioles,
out of the reach of the third
the
baseman.
right fielder.
Yeah, third base is just
Ray
a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get it.
Outside.
Trey Mancini checks his swing. Here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pitch popped up. Has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-1.
Ball 2.
Looks like that bomb
2
earlier
balls,
in the inning
1
kind of
strike.
put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Anthony
Now batting,
Santander, the next
the
to bat.
designated hitter,
He was retired
Anthony
via the ground ball last time up.
Santander.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Moncada's running. Pitch
One
inside
ball,
the
one
throw.
strike.
Not in time
He's
as
in
he
there. He's
steals
safe.
second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's outside.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to
Now
our
batting,
league leaderboard in
the catcher,
terms of RBIs.
Adley
And as you can see, he currently
Ruckman.
ranks second in the AL in that department. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout.
Your attention, please.
And it would appear he's
Now
seen
pitching
enough
for
of
the
his starter
Tigers.
this afternoon.
Number 0.
So he'll depart
Luis
after 5 1/3 innings
Garcia.
of work and with no shot to win the decision. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball.
The left
so
fielder,
he
number
got the
23,
changeup. He was way out in front of
Austin.
it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Grisham.
We got a
He
ground rule
can't
double.
get there, and it bounces
Two bases.
over the wall. It's a ground
Up
rule
next for
double.
the Orioles. The second
There's an
baseman.
interesting play right there.
Bravo.
Base open. They elect to
Urso.
pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
At the plate now, Ramon Urso. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In
Now
now for
batting,
the O's,
the
Gianni
shortstop,
Cavaco. 1 for
Gianni
2 in the ball game thus far.
Cavaco.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes
The center
across to
fielder, number
score.
2.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-0.
Starling Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1
1-1.
strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Runner,
Breaks for third.
That's
Pitch
ball 2.
misses the throw down. And
2
he will
balls,
be
1
nailed
strike.
at third on a bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch
Leading
selection
up
has been the
for
main
the
reason for their
Tigers,
struggles today.
the third
As far
baseman,
too often, they've been swinging
Diego
at pitches outside the strike zone.
Rodriguez.
That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready once again,
number 12.
Grisham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus
Nope,
far.
that's a ball.
First pitch is a slider
Ball
down
one, no
low.
strike.
It's 1-0.
Ball.
And he
Down.
misses again, 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Yep, that ball went out.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a
Foul
ball
ball.
lined to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change
No,
up
that's a
too
ball.
low.
Take
He
your
walked
bait.
him.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long,
Up next for the
racking up
Tigers,
a bunch of Ks, so
the right
that's
fielder,
their first walk of the
Cameron.
game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Maybe.
Cameron Maben comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 the count to Maben now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he racks up the swinging
The batter,
strikeout on
number
a
8.
breaking ball. Cameron
Second baseman,
Maben becomes out
Jonathan.
number 2 this inning.
Go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1. A hit in
Counts
2
1-0.
at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Ball,
And he
that's out.
watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Throw to second
Out.
for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring
Leading off
forth
for
the
the Orioles,
veteran outfielder,
the center
Starling
fielder.
Marte.
Starling.
Trying to check his
Marte.
swing there as this is hit to the left side. And they still
Got him.
manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Now
Matt
that
Olson will
third
stand in
baseman.
yet again as we flash
Matt
you back to the middle
Olson.
innings. This was a turning point here. Solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. See you later. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Your
Bo
attention,
Burrows
please.
will come out and take the
Now
ball
pitching
here
for
as
the
he'll be
Tigers.
making his 15th appearance
Number
of the year.
37, Bo Burrows.
In now, Yohan Moncada.
The first baseman, number 10.
As he
Yohan
takes a
1-0.
fastball off the
Moncada.
plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, much too
That's
tardy
out.
on the
1-1.
fastball. 1-1. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Next will be the
number
cleanup
16.
hitter, Trey Mancini.
Trey
He flew out in his last
Mancini.
at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Maben. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 57 thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's
Now
interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
So now to the plate, Adley Rutschman, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He doubled his last time through. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to return. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's off the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Kristen Stewart is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. C.J. Cron stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Mancini moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Striding forward now, Ramon Urso. No hits in 3 tries so far, but he struck out once. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Now to the plate, Gianni Cavaco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Orioles.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Back goes Grisham. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading up.
Stepping up is the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Nico.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. swinging
0-2 is the
strike,
count.
and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes
He's
the
out.
throw to first. Goodrum is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in once again, Tom Del
Del
Villar.
Villar.
He'll start him here
Outside,
with a
that's a ball.
changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Moncada has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the
up
Tigers,
Detroit, Diego
the third
Rodriguez.
baseman,
Quickly down to the final 4 outs here tonight.
Rodriguez.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the
got a
third
ball,
as he
1
lays
strike.
off. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean,
The
that
center
had to
fielder,
whistle
number
past
12.
this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old
Great
chuck
job.
and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Oh, that was awful close.
Trent Grisham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
8-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you
No
like
ball,
to hit the
2
rewind
strikes.
button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in.
He's out.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here.
Ladies and
Sam
gentlemen,
Fletcher
your
comes
attention,
on the
please.
pitch now, hoping for better
Now
results
pitching
than
for
the
the
other
Tigers.
arms that they've run out
Number
there in this
9.
one.
There.
Matt Olson will get another
Fletcher.
shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the
Hitting for
ballgame as he'd
Baltimore.
like nothing more
Number
than to make
62,
it 3 right
Luis
here. Luis Garcia
Garcia.
will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a back to
Ball
pinch
1,
hit,
no
leading
strike.
things off here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A little over anxious that
I got
time
1
as
ball,
it's a
1
ball
strike.
and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah,
The
just
first
great
baseman,
approach. No
number
one
10.
really chased today.
Yohan
Really stayed staunch on
Moncada.
their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
No
number
mistake what he
16,
was sitting on, looking for a
Ray
dead red piece of cheese,
Mancini.
middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a
0-1.
high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
No, that's
It's a
low.
fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And a double steal try
Ball 2.
here. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Tagged in.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope has it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. Designated
Now
hitter.
the designated
Anthony
hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Your
Yusniel
attention,
Diaz
please.
will be charged with
Pinch
the job
hitting for
of
the
getting
Orioles.
that guy home. As
Number
he'll pinch
8,
hit with 2 gone and a runner at
Yusniel
third.
Diaz.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right
Now
there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham, a dive, and he brings it in. And
Your
Neil
attention,
Diaz
please.
is up off the
This
bench
game
as
for
he
the
is in
Orioles.
as a defensive
Now
replacement.
playing third base, number 62.
Here's Cameron Maben now, starting
Garcia.
things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back
for the
in this
Tigers,
one.
Yeah, not a
the
lot of
right
hope
fielder,
for them at this point.
Cameron
These guys know these bats still count. At least for their
Maben.
own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now
That'll
back,
bring up
second
Jonathan
baseman.
Scope. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Go.
Ball.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Ladies
Michael
and gentlemen,
Givens
your
enters from the
attention,
bullpen,
please.
hoping to get the
Now
final
pitching
2 outs
for the
and
Orioles,
put this one into the win
number
column.
60, Michael Givens.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayes is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-2 the final in this game. The Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Plesac wins for the league best 15th time, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.